In this tutorial, we will see how to organize our Next.js project and how to write custom components inside our Next.js project. In our previous tutorial, I have told you that whenever we create any folder and we write the component named as page inside that folder, then we don't need to point out to that page, but we will just write the name of that folder and our control will automatically see the page inside that folder which is named as page.js. But now what we have to do, I'm just going to create a folder, and as same we have created inside our that about folder, and we have created inside that about folder a component named as page.js. So I am just going to create here another folder which is named as component. I'm just typing small letters. Now inside that component, I am going to create a file named as header. Control S, and if I move inside our main component, which is page.js, here I am going to import header, and I am going to use that header here. And now you can see that it is showing here the header. So what is that problem? Now let me make some differences, that if I don't write here export default, and I am just going to type it export const. Now if I save it and make some changes here inside header component, import header. Now if I save it and refresh it, you can see we have the same output. So by determining this thing, you can say that the Next.js is same as we had React.js, but the difference is just for packages and folder structure and components as well. So JS and JSX, both of these extensions are supported by Next.js. So one thing more that I gonna tell you, that we always use the components inside that app component, but the only components which we have to render and the rest of the components I have to use at outside. This is the app component, and outside of that app component we have that component folder which we have created, and I have already told you that we would always use the components inside the app component, but the only components which we have to make routing or which are related to routing tasks, and the rest of the components will be moved at outside in the folder named as components. Now I have to give here a complete path. You can see the Next.js project have automatically made here 2 dots. Now if I save here, you can see we have the same output, header, which is inside our components folder, and this is the link. Whenever we click on that link without refreshing that page, we are directed to other component.